Hello and welcome back to the Socially Awkward Podcast. My name is Brandon.
My name's Shanice.
My name is Daniel.
And we are your three favourite melts. Last three brain cells, whatever you want to call us. So if you're looking for a little giggle this week, you've come to the right place. And you can also stream us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you kind of want to watch on YouTube as well, because we have a very special guest in today. Hello, Miss Dame Stuffy.
Hello, socially awkward people. I have to say, and I've done many an interview in my time, I've never had such a girthy mic. Look at the girth on this. Now, I knew when I was coming near Brandon, I said there was going to be girth of some sort. But look at the girth. Honestly, I'm going to be exhausted. Nobody said I had to hold anything during this podcast. I mean, I'm not sitting here for 45 minutes like this. It's like a bleeding 99 in me hand. Jesus, tonight. Anyway, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Or good evening, depending on when you're watching this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I love your little studio.
Yeah,
Thank
It's
you.
lovely. We could
made it
watch
especially
Wicked
for
for
you.
good, but it was shite. So we
Did you
won't
not
be
like
watching
it?
that.
No, I take offense
It was
to that.
alright. Yeah, it was too long. Yeah, It was fair. too long.
2.5
And plus, I don't
hours.
think family films, like there was loads of kids in the cinema, they were doing me tits in. I can't be dealing with that. Do you know, I've never seen Wicked. Do you know? I've never seen the
So you've
Broadway
only
musical.
seen it for good?
I've only seen, I've seen like the movies
Yeah.
now,
Oh, but
but
the
I've
Broadway
never
version.
seen the Broadway show. Yeah.
Broadway is super rushed.
Yeah.
It's like, I think the first part of the musical is like maybe an hour and 15 minutes, and then
Right,
the
yeah,
second
yeah.
act is like 45 minutes, and it's
Because
so
everyone
rushed.
wants to go home. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, if
Do you
that
know what I
film
mean?
was an hour, I would have been delighted. It was too
Oh,
long.
no, I don't think they made
was
it
too
long enough.
And then what's your woman's name? The Elphabet schizo sister. My God, my God! Leave the fella alone. He doesn't want to ride. Did you know what I mean? Like, and then she goes and the house falls on her. What's the story with that?
Spoiler alert.
Come here. If you don't know a house falls on her now, I mean, your woman rubs her shoes and off she goes. Dorothy is a bleeding kleptomaniac. Off she goes to see the wizard, then she wants to go home, and she meets these three randos on the road, and off they pop. And that line did my head in. That line was real shady, wasn't he? He was real nice, your face, and all. And then he went, and then he got the courage up to tell everybody else was after being talking about behind his back and all. Honest to God, that is the sign of a narcissist.
that is.
Narcissist.
my
But
God.
anyway, I enjoyed it. It was lovely.
It was great.
We're starting this off strong, aren't we?
Yeah.
But come here, let's just dive straight into it. How did Dame Stuffy come to life?
Dame Stuffy came to life about, well, in Panto years ago. So
Yeah.
I've been doing Panto. When I was 21, I'm only 22 now. When I was 21, I did Panto out in the Axis in Ballymun, and I was asked to be the dame. And I thought to myself, I'm a bit young to be a dame, but I did it anyway. And then that's kind of where it started. So I've been doing it now about 12. Yeah, how old have I? No. Well, so I've been doing it over 12 years. I'm not going to say the exact amount of time. No, I've been doing it over 12 years, and it just evolved from Panto into stand-up, into all that sort of stuff. Daniel's bored out of his tits already. It evolved over the years, and now I'm doing stand-up up and down the country wherever it'll pay me. So it's great fun. It is, and it's great making people laugh, and God knows they need it these days.
Yeah.
What's
You
the
know?
maddest gig you've ever done?
Maddest.
Yeah.
The maddest, as in biggest, or biggest as in just mad. We'll do both. Well, I did a gig once where I had to get changed in the disability toilet before the gig and into the pub, and there was like 6 people there. And I did the show, and I said to the manager, I was like, do you want me to do this show? Because and I did the show for the 6 people. And to this day, my ma says it was shite. No, she was one of the 6. No, and I did the show. So that was yeah, it was tough. We've all done gigs like that. You know, we've all done
Yeah.
gigs like that. And then the maddest gig I did was in the 3 Arena last year. And I got a call to do this gig, and they said it was with an orchestra. And then they told me where it was, and it was with singers who you won't know, but they're from the 80s. So it was singers. Tapau was one of them who
No
was
way.
Carol Decker, Nick Kershaw. Yeah, I knew he didn't. You know Nick Kershaw, don't you? Yeah, you see, there you go. And Hue and Cry, and that was the maddest gig I did because it was in front of 12,000 people in the 3 Arena, and I wore this coat. Yeah, because I'm just not buying that else. I'm not arsed. So that was a great experience. It really, really was. So yeah, that was great crack. Are you twiddling your wire again?
keeps
I have
falling
to-
You were
out.
told not to twiddle your wire. I know it's a Gertie mic and he's trying to fluff it and everything like this. I don't know what you're trying to do. He's trying to do that with the balls of the mic. Do you know what I mean? Trying to give it a tiddle. Now, speaking of that socially awkward podcast, I know something about Brandon.
Oh yeah.
That he
said
doesn't
this
know
was
that
at the
I
beginning.
know.
I'm scared.
And I will reveal what I know at the end of this episode.
At the
Oh
end.
no!
Yes,
no,
I
'cause
will
now you're making me
reveal
more
just to see how awkward you do get.
Oh, I'm even a bit
awkward. Like, is it like a
Oh,
story
now
about me
I
being
wanna
awkward?
know.
It's a story for sure. Whether it's awkward or you might want to delete it, I don't know. I'll leave that up to your producer. But we'll see how we get on, Shanice, won't we? We'll see how we get on.
Oh, I'll get ready to quote the mic.
Oh,
Thanks.
can't wait. now, buzzing.
What is the funniest thing that has like happened during your show, or has that ever gone wrong during one of your shows?
Everything always goes wrong during my show. When I was doing a show, it was a sold out show out in the wonderful Axis in Ballymun, and second half, got to the end of the first half. It was before the end of the first half, I was coming off the stage after singing a song. I got up on the rostrum at the back, fell off the rostrum. My foot went off it. I fell into the wings, into the darkness. Right, I was lifted up by whoever was in the wings, stripped, changed into a nun's habit and thrown back on stage. It was a quick change. In the space of 30 seconds, I out into the onto the stage. I did a song from Sister Act, Take Me to Heaven. When I got off the stage, I couldn't take off my shoe, so I tore 2 ligaments in my foot. Tore 2 ligaments in my foot and chipped a bone in my ankle. That's how bad it was. And then, during all this medical emergency backstage, the laptop that all my tracks were on decided, I'll do an update now in the middle of the show. So the interval that was supposed to be 15 minutes was about 50 minutes until the laptop rebooted. So that was a great day.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a great day. But we went on.
So
did
did
the
you
show.
have to improv?
I was in the
Like,
back screaming, crying. I was in bed. See, you
Fucking
stupid.
right.
Were you not listening? I'm at the falling off the stage. I'm in bleed. And then I had to go to the fracture clinic and everything. Honest to God. And do you know what the worst thing about it was, Shanice? I didn't even get a claim over.
Oh,
No.
That's the
first
worst.
Didn't
thing I
even get a
would've
claim
done.
over. And that's the worst thing about it. I think if you fall anywhere these days, claim. It's
Yeah,
it's your right as an Irish person.
I have a feeling that was the aim of the game. Looking for a claim.
Well, I've been looking for somewhere to trip around here. There's plenty of hazards. I'm telling you. There's plenty of trip hazards in here. I'm
Dame
hoping one of
getting
them lights
claimed.
falls down. Huh? And then I had to explain to everybody why I was walking like a man on my left foot when I came back on the stage. You know? So that was it. That was great fun. That was great fun, you know?
You do a bit of everything. Like I feel like you do shows where you just sing, you
Yeah.
do comedy shows where you just do comedy,
Mm.
and then you obviously do panto as well. Only one you can pick to do for the rest of your life.
Ooh, I like that.
See, all of those things allow me to entertain, and I'll just say entertain because
Yeah.
I just enjoy it, and I suppose the best thing about being on stage is meeting new people who come to the shows all the time because everybody has a different story, and some people that come to the shows, they need a laugh more than
Yeah.
anything else, and like price of a ticket, they've worked hard for their night out. They probably haven't had a night out in ages. They've loads of stuff going on at home. Look at your plastic plants. Plastic plants. They've loads of stuff going on. So to be able to get up on a stage, whether it be doing a stand-up set or singing a song, blah blah blah, and making them forget what's going on outside is the best
Yeah.
feeling in the world. If I had to choose one of them, I suppose maybe stand-up. Yeah, maybe stand-up. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah,
That
I
was
would,
real
yeah.
sentimental.
It was bit gay, wasn't it?
That's what I was
Honestly,
thinking. It's gotten.
This is why I get bullied in school.
Very
Honest to God. Yeah, no. So yeah, it'd be something like that. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. And why would you want to be? What if you could
Me?
pick? Because you're a singer as well. I would call
did panto.
you up
I
every
did
Saturday
panto.
night
Hey.
and in the morning.
Go
night.
on.
Did she sing that song?
Yeah, no, actually,
cover.
James Blunt.
Technically
I
not.
knew it was a
James
cover.
Blunt.
ChatGPT over here. I know. I know. Everything is digital with this one. I know.
Chat, is that her song?
You did a panto, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
when
no,
I
you didn't.
when I was growing up, I was
She didn't get it there, that was
I was
perfect.
a theatre child. Like
Oh,
I
were
was,
you?
I was a panto kid. I did the first panto with, when Jedward came out. saying
Yeah.
I did
Well,
the
they
first
still haven't
panto.
come out yet.
I did the first panto with them. Yeah, I did pantos all the time growing up, and
Yeah.
then I went and I applied for the second year for the second panto that they were doing, and it was my first time getting rejected from Panto. And I was in school, right? And
Can I just say, imagine getting rejected from a panto, Brandon. I mean, they're so easy to get into.
This is what I mean.
On my, no, come on, you
Well,
were getting sentimental.
It is for the
tell me.
gays. The gays, I think it's much easier.
No,
Do you know what I mean? I
not
think
really.
so.
it's not red. No, go on, tell me about your story.
no,
Go on,
so
and listen.
I was never used to rejection
Yeah,
as a child.
yeah.
So this was good therapy.
Yeah.
I was in school and we were told that we'd get a text to say that whether we got it or not. Because the first time I was sent a text being like, congratulations, you're doing Panto. Which I was like, oh my God. Because so many people auditioned and loads of people didn't get it. So I was myself. Then the second time when I did the auditions, I was in school and I didn't get it. And then there was girls that were in my school that did. And I was in like, what was I in? First year or second year at this rate. And they were saying that they got a text and they rang me. I was like, Ma, did you get a text?
Right.
And she was like, no. And I was like, can you message them and say?
Shanice, I'm
She
sorry,
was
I
like,
lost
"Shanice,
interest in
no."
what you were saying about 5 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. It's the ADHD is gone.
don't
I have no
blame
idea
you.
what she's talking about.
I
I'm
don't
only
blame
messing. Do you know what? In the entertainment industry, rejection is part of the game.
Yeah,
isn't
it is.
It is part of the
Absolutely
game,
is.
and
It
I
never
think
gets easier though, does it?
it never gets easier. And I
No.
think as well that stands to people. When it doesn't get easier, it's that like if you go into something and you're expecting it all the time. It's
Yeah.
you know, when you go in and not expect it, makes you a better person. I think,
Yeah, that's what
you
me
know?
ma said.
Do you
to
know
me.
what? I think
so.
the people best suited to show business and entertainment and stuff. I'm not saying everybody in it is, but it's like a narcissist because
Oh, yeah.
you
Well,
have
parts,
to
yeah.
like. Do you know? Well, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
whole like fully or but like have that narcissistic trait of like you need to be
Constantly like, well
yeah,
done, good job,
literally
go you.
exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas
You need to be validated. Like.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
but that's why I feel like I'm in the wrong industry because I take everything so personal.
Well, I think there's an
Yeah.
insecurity that goes along with being an
oh, there
entertainer
is, yeah.
because you're
Oh,
out
this
there.
turned into a massive therapy session.
Well,
Yeah,
it,
I'm
it
loving
kind
it.
of
Yeah,
is, isn't
low-key,
it? You know
yeah.
what I mean? It kind of is. Like, no, there is an insecurity about being an entertainer because, like, think of it, right? Like, think how much of confidence you need to go out and stand on the stage and tell 200 people in the audience, I'm going to make you laugh now.
Yeah.
Like, how cocky do you have to be? But then there's an insecurity going, did they laugh? Did they like that? Should I do
Yeah.
that better? I thought I was shite and constant reassurance and all that sort
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah.
But, I think that's part of the game,
That's why
really,
I
isn't
don't
it?
think I could ever do stand up for that reason.
Would you do this?
I know, but this is behind the screen.
Yeah,
Do you know
but
what I
do you
mean?
know, but like I wouldn't play, never say never.
No,
And you could
exactly.
always
Yeah.
do. I did my first time doing stand up years ago. Daniel, are you going to speak? You can speak if you want. But I know he's only waking up. He's only getting up out of
He's
the
only
fucking
awake.
bed.
Your
do
eyes
you know
are
what I
only
mean?
opening
Mom,
now.
Mrs. Insomnia
His
over there.
system is updating.
No,
Just have the
he's
software
rebooting, isn't
updated.
he? He's gone iOS fucking 22. Feel free to chime in on your own
I will, yeah.
podcast. What was I fucking saying?
I don't know. I've ADHD as well.
What were
Oh,
you
yeah.
saying?
Narcissists. We're talking about
No,
narcissists.
we
got
no,
past
we got
that.
past
Nah.
that.
We got past that. Let's move on to
Let's
the
move-
question. And I feel like I had a good point to make. The intern, what was I talking about? There's an intern here from college.
What were you actually talking? No, because that's gonna
What?
annoy me.
Rejection.
Rejection.
That's it.
Thank you, producer.
Ejection.
Rejection. No, it's gone.
Having a fucking play.
Rejected.
No, I think you said I think you should do
Oh,
stand up.
stand up.
Yeah.
And the first time I ever did stand up was I think I was 16 or something like that, and the Axis out in Ballymont, I do a lot of stuff out there. They had the Manhattan Comedy Club, and it used to be sponsored by Manhattan Peanuts, right? And they used to do it like a comedy club. I went in and I did a 15-minute set, and it was all ripped off Brendan Grace stuff. Brendan Grace was a comedian, fantastic comedian. I ripped everything off from Brendan Grace. I bombed completely, which I learned then you can't rip.
Other people's
You
No.
work.
cannot rip. And if you're, there's plenty of people who tell jokes that have been told by other people. That's fine. And if you do it your own way and you put your own slant on it and your own thing, that's grand. But if you try and rip word for word something that somebody else is
It's
doing,
not gonna land.
it's not
not
going to
gonna
work.
work.
Yeah.
No.
And I learned that very early, very
Yeah.
very early.
Is it because it sounds too rehearsed?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I was and doing his inflections, and it was the most socially awkward thing I've ever see.
Yeah.
The most socially awkward thing I have ever done in my entire life.
Really?
Oh yeah, I know. And I used
Character
to
building though.
what?
Character
Yeah,
building.
Oh, it was character building. I mean, I've done awkward things in my life. I used to go cruising in a park in Clondalkin, and he used to, and that was socially awkward. I mean, Jesus Christ.
You know, Daniel. Well, you knew Daniel before you knew us,
I
didn't
did.
you?
Made
Use,
absolute show of me.
Daniel's been in my audience several times, haven't you, Michael?
Once.
You have, yeah, once, yeah. Because he wanted free tickets on this. No, you have. You come to the panto, didn't you?
I did.
And we have a mutual friend, Emily. I don't know why I have that in my voice. We have a mutual friend, Emily. And
O'Neill?
we
We
do.
do.
Loco. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. There you are. And
yeah.
do you as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about her. Yeah, so that's where where we met. Yeah.
I heard you made a show of him.
That wouldn't be like
yeah,
me.
what did you say?
Wouldn't be like me.
Because he got on FaceTime to us afterwards and he was like, I'm after being made a holy show of at that panto.
Well, I think I just
Well, you
started
said
off
it
with the
was
Sharon
so
Osbourne haircut.
funny.
That's really where I went from.
Am I giving
that's
Sharon Osbourne?
That's Sharon Osbourne.
thinking
yeah,
Justin
back
Bieber.
in the 2000s.
Baby
I'll
Bieber.
take it.
Yeah.
Is it a good thing? You
I
would like
think
me,
so.
would
I
you?
love,
No,
I love
Baby
Sharon
Bieber.
Osbourne.
Baby Bieber.
Yeah, the old hairstyle he
Yeah,
used
She's
to
not
have.
that fucking long,
flick.
Shanice.
Yeah, the little flick. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, Stuffy made an absolute show of me at one of the pantos. Great panto though, by the way.
That's
It
good
was
fun,
brilliant.
Good fun.
Daniel's like,
His hand
please don't
getting
slag me
really
again.
Please don't ever do that to me again. I beg of you.
Could I just say, I didn't think this podcast was going to be like a PT session. I'm going to have to change hands now because
It's
this mic
heavy,
is so
isn't it?
I know,
heavy.
the way-
It's so heavy. Look at me and me big. Look at me and me big man hand. I can't do it, lad. Seriously, I'm gonna have to perk myself up here. I used to be a plumber before COVID. Do you know what I mean? That's where they started. I had to do something that would make me stick out, and that was it. You know, I do have something that sticks out, mind you. But yeah, no, that's why I started this.
Come here. Moving on quickly, right?
Mm.
How do you think drag has changed in Ireland over the last 10 years, would you say?
But you can't walk down Grafton Street without being hit by a drag queen falling out
Yeah.
of a tree. They're everywhere, everywhere, and that's down to the RuPaul phenomenon.
Yeah.
I think
Icon.
when that show came back on stage, made it. I hate saying the word mainstream because drag has always been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you, I know this is before you were kids and everything, but Lily Savage, who you might know as Paul O'Grady, did the For Love of Dogs, passed away.
Yeah.
Lily Savage was on primetime television in the UK in the 90s and early 90s. Breakfast television, drag queen at 7 o'clock in the morning on breakfast television.
Wow.
In and then on Saturday night TV doing Blankety Blank and all that sort of stuff. So drag has always been around, and I think this resurgence in the last few years is down to the RuPaul phenomenon.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think people as well, you know, when you say drag queen, like there's so many different types of drag queens. Some lip sync, some don't sing, some are look queens, some don't speak, like Daniel.
Yeah.
You know, some don't speak and they just lip sync and stuff. So there's so many different types.
Yeah.
You know, but I think in the last few years, certainly it's been great, and
Yeah,
in
it
Dublin particularly. I
has.
mean, we've always had a great scene in Dublin. You know, and there's some really, really, really talented queens, not just in Dublin but in the country as
Yeah,
well. I mean, with
absolutely.
Bonnie and Clyde is on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Drag Race,
yeah.
You know, and she's the first Irish queen to be on it. I don't think I could ever do it because I haven't got.
I was gonna
patience.
I
say,
think
would
you'd
you
be
never
brilliant.
No,
know?
I'm too lazy. I couldn't be doing that.
But if you
No.
are in that situation, I feel like you'd push yourself out of your comfort zone and do it.
Yeah, maybe, but like this, just like this type of act that I am, like I start this. This came from me being an actor. This didn't come from me wanting to do drag. So this, as I got this role in the panto when I was an actor, and it was a part, and now it has developed into a character, and now I'm doing stand up with it as well. So there was a time where I didn't call myself a drag queen. I
Yeah,
called myself
yeah.
a panto name.
Yeah.
And that's another different type of it as well. So there's loads of
Yeah,
different ways to look at it, you know.
true.
Would I do drag race? I don't know. I don't know if I have the
Never say never.
You have to get another
fortitude.
jacket,
I'm
mate.
not going to shoot myself in the foot. Never say never. Never say
RuPaul,
never.
we're calling you
Yeah.
out now.
Never
But if
say
RuPaul
never.
came banging on your door, what would you say?
What would you say? I say, how did you
Give
get
us a land.
How did you get to Ballymun? Mind yourself, love. Come on, me go rob a car. What would I say? I would say, I'd say, what's the offer? Do you know?
That's what I mean. How much?
Yeah.
Well, it actually costs a lot of money to do Drag Race. It costs about 30
Yeah.
grand
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'd
to
say.
do Drag Race.
For each individual queen.
Yeah, and
they
you
have to
don't
pay.
get, well, you don't get paid for the UK.
Oh, do you
That's
not?
No, you get
insane.
badges.
Oh god.
Badges. Imagine going into the credit union with badges. Do you know what I mean? How, a 15 grand loan. Do you have any proof of work? Yeah, here's a badge. Do you know?
That's
But-
mad. That's like GAA players.
Well, you see, because it's on the BBC and it's public, It's
Yeah.
a public company, so they didn't get paid for it. They should have
my
done an
God.
RTE. They would have got paid a fortune.
Yeah.
Fucking imagine
They
big
get-
bag of flip flops. Oh God! But if RTE are watching, I'd love to do the show again. Yeah.
Traitors next year, thanks.
So you said that
imagine?
you started off acting.
Yes, and
Tell
I
me
do.
a bit
I'm an
more
actor
about
now.
that.
Well, I've been an actor for many years.
Yeah.
Not a busy one, mind you, but I've been an actor for many years. I've just gone back to college, actually. I did the Bow Street Academy,
Oh.
6-month screen acting course. But yeah, no, I've acted for years.
You've
I
always-
did a stint in Fair City many years ago. I played a character called Dan,
Ooh.
and in one of I was the love interest of one of the female characters.
Oh.
Before the
which
gays
one?
were on the telly.
Which
I
one?
tell you, she's probably gone. And I had a scene in McCoy's, and my last line in Fair City was, "We're back in a minute, just going to Jack's." I'm
you never
still
came back?
in the toilet. I'm still in the toilet in McCoy's. Still.
How many
10 years
later?
It's going to be like that scene from Dallas where he comes out of the shower after being dead for a year and it was all a dream. I'm going to come out and go, Jesus, don't go in there, lad.
You're gonna make
Don't go
your
in
next Fair City debut.
Yeah, yeah. I'll come out dressed like this. So I did that. I think it's long past time Fair City had a drag queen, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Don't you? I mean, if there's one doing the bingo on the telly, I think it should be me doing the drag in McCoy's. So I did that, and I did a little television show called The Clinic years ago.
The clinic.
The
What's
Clinic,
that about?
yeah. It was about a clinic.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of
It was
clinic.
a medical practice, a GP's practice,
Oh.
and it was on for 8 years.
Oh.
And I
You on
played
it for
a
7
recurring-
years?
I played a recurring character called Gav, I think, in the last
Oh.
4 years of it. And I worked with Aidan Turner, who you would know from, he was in The Hobbit and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, brilliant.
And there's a few heads in
Yeah.
it. Amy Huberman was in it as well. She was in it way back when. So yeah, I'm on the DVD somewhere. You can see me somewhere on that. Yeah,
You've
yeah.
lived a life.
I
haven't you?
have lived a life.
Yeah.
I sold gold bullion for a day, but I'm pretty sure that was a scam. True story. True story. And yeah, it was a true story. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I've been around. Yeah, I've been around.
Yeah, fair
I've
play.
been around. Yeah.
And you make your own not costumes.
I do
Sorry.
my fuck off. The Sheen team. Who,
I
thank
was gonna
God.
ask you.
Thank God for the lads in Gujang or whatever the they're from. Thank God.
I was gonna ask you because a lot of drag queens sometimes make their.
No, again,
clothes.
laziness couldn't be ours. Seamstress, I
Fair.
can't. Some of them are so talented. Some of them
Yeah.
are so. We seen when we were at the Wicked film last week, Ariana Grinder, who's another fabulous drag queen,
So
in Dublin,
Unreal.
handmade the Glinda gown.
That's insane.
Handmade, and
What?
mind that's because she's not working much, mind you. She had the time, but no, she is, in fairness. But handmade the gown. I couldn't do. I haven't got the ADHD. I haven't got the
Yeah,
mentality.
fair.
I'd be
I
the
get
same. I need to
bored.
move on to something
I'd end up
else.
sewing the cat.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? And forget what I was doing, and make a lovely scarf. You know?
But see what all like the different drag queens. I absolutely like Ariana Grande, Dame Stuffy, like all the different names. I just think are so funny, and I
Yeah.
love it. But is there just like this lightning bulb moment?
I didn't come up with this name. I was given this name. Stop playing with your wire. I didn't come up with this name. I was given this name when I did Panto years ago. And my original name in Panto was Martha Puff Puff.
Martha Puff Puff.
No.
Yeah.
Here comes
And then-
Martha Puff Puff.
Yeah. And then it was Skinny Bella and Stinky Stella. I was Skinny Bella, but then I got fat, so we had to change it. This was pre Ozempic. And then Dame Stuffy happened,
Damn.
and it just stuck.
You just stuck with it.
And don't ask me what it means. I haven't got a clue. I just tell people I'm a little bit congested.
I'm so hung up on Martha Puff Puff. That sounds
Yeah.
like something
That sounds like something else. SpongeBob.
that sounds like
What-
something my
what do you mean,
classmates would have said to
SpongeBob?
me.
I'm going to have some lovely Onic tap water now. Sorry.
Period.
Yeah, because I never
Period.
put two and two together about like obviously Dame, obviously Panto.
Yeah.
I was like, what the name?
Yeah, well, Dames and Panto started. This is a history lesson now. Dames and Panto started, and it's usually a British tradition. Of the Brits. Put that out, put that out. Oh God, I'll have all the far right banging on the door. No, Dames and Panto started in the UK, and I'm talking 1800s. Like that's how long this went back to. I was only
God.
over there a couple of weeks ago seeing the show, and I seen a poster, and it was from 18 something, and Panto Dame on it, and it was always primarily played by a middle-aged man, and it was just funny at the time, and that's where it came from. So yeah, that's kind of that's the whole fucking story, really.
That's fucking it.
Right,
There you go.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Simple, quick, next class, done.
But
But
everyone-
everyone teacher.
Everyone has like their own like stories, is what you're saying, like as to how the name came to be.
Yeah.
I love that.
What would your drag name
I
be?
was going to
yeah,
say,
yeah.
give
This.
Brandon and Daniel a drag name there.
I think I
No, don't give me a fucking
No,
drag name. You're gonna
absolutely
rally
give
me
I
me
think
now.
I accidentally.
Penetration.
Oh wait,
Yeah. And Jenny
Donnie
Rhea.
Rhea.
Yeah.
Jenny Rhea.
Yeah.
Jenny Rhea.
Why'd she get
but
Jenny?
like spelled with a
Jenny's
G.
Yeah.
You
Why
got
not?
penetration. She got Jenny Rhea.
What about Shanice? Can she, well, Shanice, but yeah, girls can do drag as well.
Yeah, yeah. You
Drag
can be a
king.
drag
What would I
queen, yeah. Phil.
Yup.
Named after a mutual friend of ours. Yeah. There you are now, yeah. Phil the drag king. Yeah.
Oh yeah, would you be a drag king or drag
Yeah.
queen?
Ooh.
Yeah, fill me up.
King probably, yeah.
Hmm?
Fill me up.
Yeah.
Fill
Yeah.
up.
You can be from India.
Where have I heard
Fill
that
me up.
before?
Yeah. Well, again, going back to your anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have to get to that part of the story.
So yeah, I
Okay.
mean, I've done this for many years now, and I just enjoy making people laugh. And then only in the last couple of years, I've started doing the stand up really after I just kind of went off my own question there, really, didn't I?
yeah, Grant,
Didn't
take
even
it
ask
away.
anything.
You take it away
Take
there.
it
Yeah.
away.
In the last couple of years, I've been doing tours and stuff. So I've been touring with the wonderful Enya Martin, who
Yes.
works
Mm.
with Brandon on
Funny to see
104, who's just an absolute gem of a human being. And she gave me we have the same manager, mind you, Vinny, but she gave me my first ever opportunity to perform in Vicar Street
Wow.
and on her show. And I mean, like, I'd done little bits with her before, but to give somebody that opportunity
Mega.
is great.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
especially for dare I say, up and coming comedians as
Yeah.
well. It's a great that like people like that are given up and coming people
Yeah.
chances now. And so I did a tour with her last year. I'm on tour now with Al Porter, and we've been up and down the country as well. So it's been great. And one thing is, there are so many supportive people out there that want to see it, and
Yeah.
want to see it succeed,
Yeah.
and ego set aside, and they want you to be absolutely hilarious, and they encourage you to be funny, and they really do. So very thankful to her, and very thankful to Al for the opportunities that they gave me, and to Vinny as well. So yeah, I've been doing that the last kind of 2
I
years.
can see that an awful lot in the comedy
Yeah.
space. I used to work as social media manager for the Laughter Lounge
Oh yeah,
last
yeah,
year,
yeah.
so I'd go
First
to the
gig
gig.
there last year as well.
Did
Great
you?
fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think
Yeah.
I heard that you would gig there. I think it was like a week before I joined or something like
Yeah.
that behind the scenes, and I've been seeing everybody kind of supporting each other and giving words of wisdom and stuff, and it's really encouraging to see.
Oh, it's fab. Like, I mean, like, when you stand out, and especially because people, especially in a place like the Laughter Lounge, like, people are going there and they expect
Expect
to
to
laugh.
laugh.
Did we laugh?
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? They expect to laugh, and there isn't like when you go into the room, you're like, oh bollocks! I hope I make these laugh. And it was great fun. And in fact, the first time I was there, the first night I was there, I do a song during my routine. I do the turnaround song, the Bonnie Tyler, and I said, everybody get up, everybody up, and there was a fella at the back in a wheelchair and wheeled himself from the back of the Laughter Lounge all the way up to the stage and said, what if you can't stand up? Right?
Oh,
Now,
Wait.
I knew he was from Ballymun. He was taking the piss, and I just went off on him, and he took it in his stride. And no, it was the funniest thing, and he got the joke, I got the joke. But when that happened, I was like, how do I react to this now?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
this the end?
I was going to say that to you. Have you ever
Yeah.
had a moment where you've said something and then someone in the audience has taken it the complete wrong way?
Do you know what? Look, stuff has happened years, stuff has happened over the years and stuff like that. But I always start with my show, like, if you're here and you know you're going to see me, leave your inhibitions at the door. People are far too serious. They take things so seriously
Yeah.
these
Yes,
days.
I
You know,
know.
when you go back and watch programs like Little Britain,
Yeah,
or
we always say
all that stuff, that's comedy.
It is.
And if it takes a secure person to be able to make fun of themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of those comedians who make fun of other people, whether it, they make fun of themselves
Yeah.
as well. And it's all in good fun. And
Yeah.
it's never anything personal. And that's where I would never go personal. I would
Yeah.
never do anything like that. I just don't get, and even people who body shame and stuff like that, comedians and
Yeah.
stuff, I would never do that. I never ever do that. Unless you no, but I wouldn't. So there's some areas I wouldn't
Yeah,
touch.
there's
But generally,
boundaries,
there are
obviously.
boundaries.
Yeah.
But once you know where your line is,
Yeah.
you
that's a
know, I think
bond.
that, and so generally, yeah, everybody in the audience, they get warned. And,
Yeah.
and as Jimmy Carr once said, the fucking door is there.
Yeah.
Like, if
Yeah,
you want to
fully.
leave, you're not happy with what I say, go.
Yeah.
You know, I have your money.
Yeah, I'll never
I'm not
get
getting it
that.
back.
I'll never get that
No
thing. I saw a
refunds.
video with him before,
Yeah.
and someone said something in the audience and was giving him stick,
rallied
Yeah.
them.
and he
Rallied
rallies
them.
Yeah.
them, and he's like,
Yeah.
"You're the one paying here to
see
see
this
me."
show. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't get that.
See, people are just it's so serious these
Yeah.
days.
People
And
just
I
love
think
to
we
get
need to
out.
get that But like if you think back years ago, a couple of years ago, what used to be on RTE, like the
I
Savage
know.
Eye used to be. You had David McSavage running up, grabbing a child dressed as a priest and running off into a bush. Do you know what I mean? Hilarious. But do you know what I mean? You couldn't do that these days or anything like that. It was funny.
Yeah,
people
it was
didn't
always,
care.
It was
and
there. It was always there.
Yeah, and it also brought light to stuff that people were talking about in the mainstream, you know. So yeah, people need to lighten up, Shanice. You know what I mean?
I know. I think the world's gone real soft now, and I hate to even bring that up, but I just feel like comedy years ago, it's not the same
Yeah.
No.
now. Do you know?
well,
I
I
feel-
think now a little bit in the last maybe year or two has people have started to push back. Because anytime I say that in the audience, I get a cheer.
Yeah.
So people
Yeah.
are like, do you know what? Make me laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care. Make me laugh. You know.
But I think, especially with comedy, I do find the things I laugh at the most are things that you're not supposed to laugh at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should
exactly.
like
I
if
mean-
somebody you push somebody down the stairs.
Yeah.
Do you know? No, but like, do you know what I mean? You know, if a 7-year-old granny falls down the stairs, of course you're going to laugh, and then you're going to go, "Oh, sorry, nanny, I didn't mean to do that." But you know, no, but there are. I do get what you mean. I do get what you mean.
Right, well, on that note, I think we're going to take a little break. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome back to the Socially Awkward podcast. Now, I can't believe we didn't touch on this from the moment we began, but you actually have a podcast yourself.
Yes, well, boy, me does. Yes,
The
I do.
producer.
It's
Producer.
called Help. No, it's not. I need help. It's called Stop, I Don't Believe You. And it's a self-help podcast. And we get it. I do it with a friend of mine called Chris Caroon, and we have the best crack every week. We're on a little break now because he's in Panto in the Helix at the moment, but we get in messages from people. I don't know. When people are sending anonymous emails in, they send in.
Oh, they make them.
And no, some of them like anonymous312@gmail.com. I swear to God, some of them don't hide their name, but some of the emails we get in, I mean,
Really?
like, oh my God, people are disgusting, and it's so great to have it as content. So great to have it as content. I have a disgusting story.
Oh,
Will I tell it?
So
yeah,
ready
go
for
on,
it.
go
Go for
for
it.
it.
Will I tell? Okay, so we got this email in from this fella,
Okay.
and he met some fella on the Grinder thing,
Oh,
right?
right.
Which is a dating app for the gays. And he invited them around to the gaff anyway, and they were doing what they were doing, right? Now, the fella that he had a bit of a dodgy stomach.
Oh.
So we had a
Oh.
little bit of an accident,
Oh.
right?
In what
He shat
way?
on him, Brandon.
Okay.
He shat on him, right?
I was
So-
thinking like mid act, like
Mid, yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so that's
yeah.
what I'm trying to get
Yeah,
through.
right.
Okay.
So in your man, the fella who owned the apartment, in he went to the shower, right? When he came back, your man went in first, had a shower. When your man came back out of the fella who owned the apartment, came back into the living room, what he said, your man was in the kitchen with a cucumber. And he wasn't making a salad. Yeah, swear to God. That was
Wait,
one of
which
the
one? The
emails
one
we
that
got.
shot everywhere or the other
Yeah,
one?
yeah, that one, yeah.
Is that anonymous?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I hope so.
So like,
And that brings me back to what the thing I knew about Brandon. So
Oh.
I'm only.
I was like, how'd you know about that?
There you go. But it was a lovely apartment you had, Brandon. No, but swear, that is
you
one
want
of
the cucumber back?
that's an example of one of the emails that we get in, and people I think feel free to be able to send these in, and the way they're written. My
Oh,
God.
God.
Crazy.
My God. We did another one about a woman who was on a night out in Tipperary.
Mm.
And she met this fella out, and he walked her home, whatever he did, and they ended up going into this shed somewhere anyway. Did the deed, whatever. Your woman woke up the next morning, your man was gone. Gone.
Oh,
Left her a note on the back of a Supermax napkin that said, "Nice one."
Charming.
Right? True story, I think. And then she went to a family funeral a few weeks later on and met her cousin who she hadn't seen in years, and our cousin introduced her to her son, who was her second cousin, who was the fella that she rode in the shed. So that's the type of stuff we're getting in on this podcast.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm
So we've
raging.
had the ball. And
We
you know
need
what?
we need less PG stuff to
I
be
think,
brought in.
I mean, to people are just, I think when they're anonymous, they feel free to send anything.
Yeah.
in.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank God. So that's what we've been doing that for 2 years now. And
Oh
it's
my
been great fun. Yeah, it's been great
God.
fun. And we have a laugh every week. Every week we have a laugh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's always
we've,
good when you're doing it with someone that like
Yeah.
you
we
get
have a
on
laugh.
with and
And
you
this,
have a laugh
the
with.
fella I'm doing it with is from Mullingar. He's so funny, so dry. So like he's like 10 brothers and sisters. He loves his mammy. and he's really like he gets so offended so easy. So that's why it works
Yeah.
so well.
Brilliant.
You know? So
Will you have a show coming up in the Ambassador Theatre? Is
I
that
do,
next
yes.
year?
Yeah, no, it's this
This
year. So
year?
I played the Ambassador for the first time in June. Of this year, and it done so well, and by so well I mean they ran out of drink at the bar, so they wanted me back again. That we're doing it again the 27th of December. So
Brilliant.
That would be
It's-
brilliant.
it's 2 hours. It's me. I've got a whole big band with me as well. So I've got a big swing band with me. We do songs from Tina, from just Elton, from everyone.
Brilliant.
And we're gonna have a great night. It's stand up of a few special guests. I think I have the people from Socially Awkward podcast coming.
Yeah.
It's going to be great fun. It's going to be great fun.
And when do tickets go on sale?
Tickets are on sale now, baby. They're on sale now at
You heard
ticketmaster.ie, proudly presented by MCD. So yeah, so that's where I am in December, 27th of December, and in between that I'm doing Panto as well out in the Axis in Ballymun. So I'm busy.
You're very busy.
Booked and busy. is the-
yeah.
I love
booked
that.
and busy.
Booked and busy is the best way to be. But anyways, before we finish off this episode,
Yeah.
can you tell us what you were going to tell us about Brandon?
I'm scared.
I actually wasn't going to say anything.
I
I just wanted
knew
to.
it. I knew we just wanted to have
I
the
just wanted to
suspense.
make him awkward for a little
Yeah,
while.
I
That was
knew.
all, and I can see the way he is now. He's
Yeah.
a
No,
bit
I'm
awkward.
like, what's going on?
No,
What
I
have I
haven't
done?
got a
Does he
clue,
know?
Brandon. I'm sorry. You're a very private
I
person.
had a
well
feeling
done.
you were going to do that. I was like, he's going to let us sit on this, and then when it comes to the end, there's going
Now
to be
that you
no
might
Just
want to
making me sweat.
rephrase that.
she.
No, don't sit on anything.
Sit-
He's going to let us sit on this. I don't think it's that type of
Shanice
podcast.
shit
Shanice.
herself too.
Jesus
She.
Christ.
She.
Oh my god. No.
I know. Well, do you know what? I've had so much. This is my first ever podcast, by the way.
Yeah.
First
I know,
you.
I'm
You have
actually- we're
popped
honoured.
My pod cherry, Daniel.
Oh, that's a better way to say
Yeah.
taking your podcast virginity.
I wonder where the mic went there for a
Pop-
few.
I tell you something. It's big enough. If I did anything, I'd be able to walk down Grafton Street both sides at the same time. It's very girthy, this mic, producer.
That's one thing we noticed.
And
As
look,
soon as we
thank
got
you
in,
for
we were
the
like,
flowers.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah,
now.
Pamphis grass. Oh, I wouldn't do that. They're horrible. Where are they from? I can't say where they're from because you're probably sponsored by them. I don't know. You know what I mean? Jesus, tonight. Can I say I love your jacket, by the way?
Thank
You look
you.
lovely today.
Yeah,
You
you
lovely
look
boy.
lovely.
Lovely
thank
boy. You
you.
could have made an effort, Brandon. But he only up out of the bed. I mean, when there's a dame coming in, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry, I did pick this up off the bedroom floor, hence the dog hairs.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
You're
sorry.
such
All
a
over
straight
you.
gay. Do you know that? Yeah, a little bit. Until
I think, you know
speak.
what? I think it's the tech fleece tracksuit bottoms. Do you know what I mean? This is an exception now. I actually haven't pulled these. I've dusted these off the first time in about a year.
Lovely.
Do you know what I mean?
think
It's
so
getting
as well. He's
cold.
a very straight gay man.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Can I just say as well, right? I followed his bedroom transformation
Yeah.
on
Oh
TikTok.
yeah,
That took about 2.5
it
years.
did. It did, but it
What
wasn't
were you
me.
doing?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. So do you know when you're waiting on other people?
Yeah.
Other people. So I've been waiting. I was waiting on a carpenter for ages
Mhm.
so to do the wardrobe, and then they had to come down and do the floors. But the wardrobe had to be down before they did the floors and X, Y, and Z, and then they had to come back down and fix the wall panels to the wall. Like, do you think I'm fixing wall
Well,
panels
the
to the
room
wall?
was about 2 square foot, Daniel. I don't know why it took so bleeding long.
It's Brandon.
Brandon.
Who's oh, he's Daniel. Sorry. Sorry, I get confused. It's the onset early dementia. That's the kind of thing. You can find me. Moving on.
Yeah, where can we find John?
No,
So,
the room is done. Put it that way. First
Yeah.
and foremost,
Lovely.
it's done.
It's
Thank
gorgeous.
you.
Lovely room.
Thank you.
ChatGPT did it.
I
It
could
did.
tell.
It did.
You can find me on Instagram at Dame Stuffy, or you can find me on TikTok at Dame Stuffy as well. Bigger on
Good.
TikTok than I am on Instagram. I don't know what the story is with that.
Really? Just
do you
keep
get the followers over?
repurposing
Keep
everything you
repurposing
post on
everything.
TikTok. Post it on Instagram.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Keep it active. You need to spam
You
on
do.
Instagram.
Yeah, okay. I'll
And
annoy
use
people.
trial reels as well,
What's that now?
because it's a new feature that Instagram are using, and they're pushing videos with people that are using trial reels. So basically, it means that when you post a video and you click trial reels only,
Yeah.
it'll only show your video to people that don't follow you.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, and that's little tips with Shanice. That could be a podcast in and of itself,
Yeah.
couldn't it?
That could be.
That's shy.
Yeah,
Little tips with Shanice.
That's it, for Shanice.
Well, Dame Stuffy, thanks so much for coming on. We've
Thank you
had
for
so
having me.
much fun.
Good.
You're
I
a gem.
cannot
We'll
wait
get
to
you
get
back
out
on
here.
again.
Oh yeah, I'm leaving the building now until I get a gig. I want to get my own podcast now. Do you know what I mean? Is there a drag podcast around here, producer? There you have it, ladies. You heard it here first.
You're booked.
Dame Stuffy on Mick. Can we finish on while and are
I'm
we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Thank
we're
you
done.
for listening,
done.
and for the visually impaired. Thank you for listening. Sorry. Thank you, intern. Thank you, producer. Thank you, Plastic Fern. And thank you for being here, Daniel.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Can you tell everyone where they can find us on
They
socials,
can. I'm
please?
the only one who can remember.
Yeah.
I don't have early onset, so
It's
I'm fine.
okay. Who are you?
You can follow us at Socially Awkward Pod on TikTok. Socially Awkward Pod on Instagram. You can also watch us on YouTube if you've been listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. We shall see you next week. These are all legends. Thanks for
Lots of
listening.
love.
Lots of
Bye.
love. Bye.
The Socially Awkward Podcast is an Onic original.
Presented by Shanice Griffin.
Brandon Caulfield.
Daniel Devlin.
Visual design and video editing by Stephen King O'Farrell and Connor Daly.
Extra special thanks to Vivian Wood.
Archive and images courtesy of Getty Images. Music courtesy of Audio Network.
Series producer Paul McGregor.
Executive producer Sasha Hamrock.
New episodes of the Socially Awkward Podcast release every Thursday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You can also watch full episodes of the Socially Awkward Podcast on YouTube.
This is an Onic original podcast.